Christmas in July. 32-inch LCD TV. Everything's on sale in July. Panasonic Blu-ray and Christmas in July. 32-inch LCD TV. Everything's on sale in July. So many new CD TVs in July. 42-inch HD TVs in July. Save on everything. HH Rag, $99. HH Rag, HHHHHHHHHH Rag. Panasonic Blu-ray and Christmas in July. 32-inch LCD TV. Everything's on sale in July. Panasonic Blu-ray and Christmas in July. 32-inch LCD TV. Everything's on sale in July. So many new CD TVs in July.
Hello. Good morning. Welcome in. Are we alive? Can you believe it's day 29? 29. Yeah, afraid I didn't drop by either, Kaylee. I was busy with some buddies, but it's a cool idea for a stream. I want to do something similar. Probably not on stream, but like I want to set up a bunch of bit rewards with noises. But I don't know what noises I would pick, you know. Maybe like a huge selection of different fart sounds, maybe with random fart noise. I know that's really Kaylee's cup of tea. But yeah, a stream like that's gotta be draining. Yeah, so how are we all doing? It's Monday. You have a nice weekend? My weekend was nice. It was Blood on the Clock Tower on Friday. I think. Yeah, it was. God, it feels like it's been a long weekend. That adds Animalese noises when you type. Hell yeah. Is it the correct Animalese noise for each letter? You know when people have a slight a thing that annoys them that doesn't make a lot of sense? People getting Animalese wrong is one of those for me. You believe so? Hell yeah. So if you press like O, does it go oh? Oh. And P is like P. Because that's how Animalese works. People don't believe it, but that's how Animalese works. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So for the Blood on the Cocktail session, you know what? Shall I turn my camera on? If you're looking at the screen, prepare for a little fun jump scare. I'm going to turn my camera on. It was stupid. Stupid. I worked out why it does it. So I made it funny. Hello. Hello. You can alter the voices to copy different villager personalities. Nice, cool. Yeah, so we didn't quite have enough players for the normal game of Blood on the Clock Tower on Friday. So we did something called Teetsyville, which is you adapt the rules slightly for a smaller number of players. And it worked out fairly well. I had a couple new players, so it was a bit tough for them, especially when one got the demon on game 1, and then got the lunatic on game 3. But she did okay. There was an excellent bluff by my partner, who was the spy, which means you get to see the whole board. Basically, you get to see what everyone's role is. And they were bluffing as the snake charmer, which picks a player every night. And then if that person's the demon, then you swap roles with them. No, they didn't. Because if you give away that you're the spy, then you get killed. The spy's one of the evil roles. I know that neither of you have played this game. But it is good. I would recommend, if you want to see what the game is, I'd recommend on YouTube, the Yogscast they play it, but in Minecraft. And I'd recommend one of the beginner games, because then it's more simple roles and stuff. And they show all the individual conversations. It's really good. Do I have anything to talk about? What else happened at the weekend? Saturday was a real lazy day. I spent pretty much the whole day in bed. I think I needed it. I don't know why. And then Sunday, I made some brownies yesterday. I made a nice curry yesterday. Yeah. And then later on today, I get to my other partner's back from New Zealand, so we're gonna go on just a little cheap date this evening. Have a catch up. I did say brownies. No, they're not super special. They're just like Betty Crocker ones. Real easy to make, but it's something. Oh, I hope that noise didn't come through on stream. I've still got 6 left. Num num. Num num num. Brookies. Cownies. Brookies. They were. Food. Food. So what's the difference between a brownie and a brownie cookie? How do you make them different? Made of real cow. Oh, I see. Not vegan then. There's cookie dough involved. I see. I haven't thought about what I'm doing on today's stream either. As soon as I stop playing Animal Crossing for the day, it just completely leaves my brain. I don't think about it at all. A layer of brownie, then a layer of cookie on the top. Oh. Oh. That sounds good. Because whenever I cook brownies, the top never, like, crisps properly. Something about the top layer just, like, sort of stays odd. And the rest of it's gorgeous, but, like, that top layer is, like, just like a thin sort of film, I guess, is the word I'm thinking of. I'm guessing film. Film is what I'm thinking of. I've made the game screen a little bit bigger because there was no point in wasting a bunch of space on background. And I sorted the webcam stuff for when we go back to Zelda on Wednesday. So I'm actually, you know, I can't easily switch right away because I still haven't sorted out the HDMI stuff. But I have at least got the stream set up so that I'd be able to. Oh, you know what? That is kind of Lego Racers-y. So it's one of the Mario and Luigi RPG battle musics, but in the sound font of Super Mario RPG. Borglesley. Okay, how is Flick he him? I mean, he him lesbian? Sure. Non-binary? Absolutely. I guess I should be supportive of people's pronoun choices. I guess I should be a bit woker about this. Oh, it's very bright. It's very bright. Don't think the lesbian problem will bite. Oh no, low battery. This problem again. Okay, well, that's pretty bad. I hope it doesn't die. I just need to learn to charge my Joy-Cons when I'm not using them. Looking good, hot stuff. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. Well, I just put my controller down and then that's it. Then I walk away. Roommates with CJ. Well, CJ is extremely mask. I agree. Hey, you like mysteries, right? I found a fossil that really got me wondering how much dinosaurs could deadlift. I'm totally stumped, so I'm sending it you're sending me a fossil? Bill sent me dinosaur shit in the post. Bill sent me dinosaur shit in the post. You can't just mail someone dinosaur shit, Bill. What the fuck? Yeah. That's not cool. Can't believe him. Bill's just proved that you can. Okay, physically, sure, you can. Ethically. Also, good morning, V. How you doing? It's Monday, did you know? I'm gonna send them some really old shit. Yeah, exactly. Ethically, Bill doesn't give a shit, but literally he does give a shit because... Well, why do I need to say because? You get it. You're smart people. You get comedy when you see it. All my diggy hole spots are so visible today. Pro recycling. I suppose. Oh, it's Deli. He's got a coffee. He's got a coffee this morning. Let's chat. I really used to enjoy Cafefe as a meme, as a little joke. It's a shame the joke's practitioner turned out to be Hitler too. Cat's awake? What the fuck is going on? It's crazy day today. Wade when basket on slope. Oh, neat. I don't know if I'd use the word neat, Wade. I think a place being small makes it more likely for monsters to attack it. I don't know why I respond to you. Oh, look, these flowers are nice. I respond to the villagers like they're chatters. Check it. She's just staring at the butterfly. Oh, this is Freya, right? We got Freya now? Hell yeah. Nice house. Freya wasn't the autofill. No, on Friday we the autofill didn't happen on Friday. So I saved up for a couple more tickets and we went and rejected. There was like a gorilla, I think, that was okay-ish but not ideal, and then the second one was Freya. And I think I had Freya on one of my earlier islands, like probably not in this game, but one of the older ones, you know. I like that she's got a radiator by the seat. She's just like me. Hello. Oofta. I don't like that she says oofta. And because of her pink white fur with blue eyeshadow. I get it. No you, Freya, no you. Oh, you got a violin? Is she Russian? Oh! That's fun. Oh my goodness. I didn't know they could play instruments. And to the music as well. I fucking love her. This bit's a bit shit, but... I'm just gonna stand in here the whole stream, I think. I feel like your note choices have gone a bit crazy now, Freya. Oh, Russian. Okay. That's a comedy that I missed. Oh, okay, Freya, you're excellent. You're excellent, Freya. Beady, beady. Crazy, this person hasn't even sent a link. Well, I guess they have, but it's probably censored. Pet Computer, we don't need to worry about backseating and spoilers for Animal Crossing. Unless it's Yoni saying, you should make the pond bigger. We did finish the bridge as well. Let's go check out the bridge. It's not a spoiler, but it is back seating. You had a chatter yesterday with a very TOS username. Oh, I'm curious. Are you? Could you DM it to me on Discord? I want to know what. I don't want to know what their name was. These flowers and stuff have turned out nice. You're right that this definitely does seem a bit cramped. I might swap the red flowers with the bushes, maybe? DM sent. Okay, here we go. Holy shit, that is a real rough. Jesus Christ. I was going to read it out, but I truly don't think I can. Jesus. Ugh. That's actually so fucked. Okay, right, we've got our bridge up. Now we can finally start making this little island be part of our exploration routine. You don't want that soundbite? No, exactly. I don't like that the path is slightly off sync with it. I think because it's 3 wide, it kind of fucks with it. So I might have to shrink it here so it goes to 2. But yeah, I can do that. I can do that now. While I'm thinking about it. That's not what I want, but I think we maybe have it not like that. That would be crazy. Hi, Summer. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm gonna give it one more space than that, I think. Something like this, because we've got the entrance to that. That makes sense, and then bridge over here. Lovely. You picked up on it immediately. That it was faster than me. Like the fact that the thing that threw me off was that pi was spelt like the mathematical constant pi rather than PIE. That threw me off. Okay, there is a way that I can say it without making the stream dead. So the username is in 2 sections. At the second of the sections is, and I quote, Miners Daily. Okay? Miners Daily is the second part of the username. Now the first part of the username is I cream pie. So you put those 2 together. Yeah, specifically with an O. So yeah, what an awful fucking username. Ooh, TV camera. Fun. It's gonna be expensive though. The one in this section is always expensive. Oh, that's fine. Users being random reported. Yeah, good. Good. Funny switchboard. Breaker. Looks like I'm making a TV studio. I mean, I was planning on making like a Twitch streaming room. donut stall. This is so you can... Okay, I was going to say poop through it, but I realised that you could actually use this for something else that's a bit more fun. So, yeah, I'll buy that. Another fucking one of these. Don't care. Do I buy this stuff as well? I kind of like it. I'm not normally interested in the stuff that sits on the tables because I don't really have enough table space. Coffee grinder. I just bought one of everything apart from this stupid thing. I don't care about that. I'm gonna get it from Majors. I have no idea what that means, I'm afraid. Grape hat. Oh, pixel shades. Fuck. When I was younger, I would have killed for a pair of pixel shades. So I'll probably be buying those. No, low battery, no. If my controller dies, I'll have to charge it and work out what to do. If anyone wore one of these to a music festival, they'd be bullied out of it. Puffy vest, no. I kind of don't hate the camo pants, you know. Purple ones. We'll get the purple ones. Swap to Switch 1 controllers. They don't... as far as I'm aware, you're not able to actually connect Switch 1 controllers. Like, I tried... Yeah, obviously, Kaylee, I know that that's the solution, but I forget. Yeah, I've not... Because I've got a Switch 1 Pro controller, but I've never been able to connect it to this. It's cute, but not something I'd wear. Look, you can't blame the person with a shitter memory as me. Honestly, I think the black ones are the vibe. Yeah, if someone knows, then if you can connect Switch 1 controllers to a Switch 2. No. Definitely not physically. Via Bluetooth, probably. I mean, I'll try a few things. If my controller dies, then I'll try and connect it via like a USB, and then that might pair it. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's get these reviewed. Oh, you get there. I mean, there's not really any like killer games for it yet. There's like a few. Like Mario Kart's fun, but if you don't play it regularly or don't enjoy online or competition, then it's a little bit unideal, I guess. Donkey Kong I didn't play. I mean, it looks fun enough, but it will probably just be one of those ones that I buy and don't play. Kirby Air Riders I would probably play a fair bit of, but it came out I mean, last year was just really good for racing games, like arcadey racing games. Unless you're really into Mario games, Switch 2 isn't essential yet. Yeah, exactly. Like, so you're not really missing out, you know. I say yes. Ugh. What the fuck is this question? I'm gonna leave this up on the screen for a bit. You want pigeon milk in that? What the fuck is pigeon milk? Pigeons don't produce milk. They are not mammals. I'm just gonna leave this up. I'll leave this up long enough that it becomes the stream icon on the thing. Pigeon milk straight from the cloaca doesn't necessarily mean it's produced from a pigeon's body. Yeah, like when birds excrete, it's a combination of poop and piss. Politeness led you to say yes. To be fair, it wouldn't be politeness that would make me say yes. It's curiosity that would make me say yes. But I want to leave this up. I want to leave this up. You know what? Now's actually a reasonable time to see if I can connect my Pro Controller up. Do I have a wire? Where's my... I need a USB to USB-C wire. Where do I have one of those? Pigeon milk. Yeah, but I don't actually know what pigeon milk even is. You know, like... You know, if someone says, hey, do you want goat milk in this? It's like, okay, I understand what that is. Even if someone was very strange and was like, hey, do you want vole milk? It's like, okay, I can conceptually get what vole milk is. Pigeon milk I don't get. Pigeon milk I don't get. There used to be a wire over there. I kind of don't want to go on a wild goose chase midstream looking for this. But I probably should, right? I'm not going to put it on the BRB screen, but I will just turn my camera off for a second while I go for a hunt. Webcam. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Right. Hello. Webcam on. Pow! Right, I've got my Pro Controller. I've got a wire. Let's see if this works. While we continue to contemplate pigeon milk. Okay, and where are the USBs on this thing? Oh, okay. If I unplug it though, it's not charging anymore. I think I need this to charge too. Maybe. Oh. Automod held a message for reasons smart detection beta allow will post to chat. Oh, it's just a keyboard spam. It's just a keyboard spam. Why can I not pair it? Oh. Okay. Change grip order. Okay, and then I can charge these. Hell yeah. You guys name. Okay, charge that. My wire situation down here is crazy. Okay, there we are. Those are charging. Okay. Crop milk is a secretion from the lining. Why am I not allowed to scroll up? Let me scroll up. Scroll up. Ah! Okay, well, fine. I can't fucking read it then because I've got to make the window bigger. Crop milk is a secretion from the lining of the crop of parent birds in some species that is regurgitated to young birds. It is found among all pigeons and doves, where it is referred to as pigeon milk. Okay, doves and pigeons are the same bird. Ban this person. Pigeon milk is a semi-solid substance somewhat like pale yellow cottage cheese. It's extremely high in protein and fat, containing higher levels than cow or human milk. Interesting. Thank you for the info. I picked yes to pigeon milk. I'm curious. No, you said yes to it like 10 times. Oh, he has a little jug of pigeon milk. There we go. That was a very fun distraction, wasn't it? This is the pigeon milk stream. Thank you very much. Did you know pigeon milk is my cum? Oh, someone's here. The pigeon milk police. Gonna leave now. Fair enough. Have a lovely Monday. Hi, Timmy. Aren't you fucking working? I would never get pigeon milk in my coffee. But isn't this kid like fucking 7 years old? You're ordering takeaway coffee. You're like a child. This game is just fucked. What's wrong with this game today? You got an achievement. Drank pigeon milk. Oh my god, my fingers are not used to this button layout now. It's been ages since I've used this controller. I'm glad it works though. I never thought of plugging it in to make it pair. but it worked well. We haven't done our passport today. The miners are also working. That is true. That is true. Okay, we need something related to the fact that we've just drunk a bunch of pigeon milk. Oh. Five or six. Pigeon milk. Oh no, please pigeon milk, don't become a verbal stim, please. Oh, but it's so fun to say. Pigeon milk. Pigeon milk. Look, pig milk, fine. Absolutely fine. That's distinctive. Obviously, it's... Well, there we are. We found it. Distinctive ingredient. That's pigeon milk for you. Pigeon milk. Pigeon milk. I'm not making a. I'm not making an emote for pigeon milk. I'm afraid. I can't believe they put that in this game. That's so strange. That's so strange. Distinctive ingredient. This is the first time that the VOD title is going to be relevant to the episode. Oh. Distinctive ingredient. Okay, shall we play Animal Crossing? It's been fucking half an hour. I've basically not done anything. Okay. Oh. I got my I know I just said this, but my muscle memory for where the buttons are is not. Suddenly starts queuing. Yeah, pigeon milk turns you into a pigeon. It's actually normal milk, but it turns you into a pigeon, and that's why it's called that. HRT that turns you into a pigeon. Let's go back in here. Review this one, please. Human replacement theory, yeah. Donating it. Diplodocus was one of my favourite dinosaurs as a kid. Hell yeah. I'm busy, I'm afraid, but I do like the Diplodocus. Pigeon milk. It's so funny. It's so funny. Right, we got 2 more gyroids. It's gonna be longer than the day, Kaylee. It's gonna be far longer than the day. Decade, yeah, there we are. Tremoloid. Oh, why'd you go there? Oh, look at this guy. It is getting harder to distinguish each one. Oinkoid. Yeah, you only get them once. Once you unlock Cap and Tours and the coffee shop ish. Ba 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 da da. Beep booty doo doo doo. I wanna play different music. Colton. Oh, so I found out something crazy the other day. You know how? Yes, I'm here, Colton. I'm here. Yeah, I found out that you know how Ozzy was busting into my house while I was trying to cook the other day. Turns out Ozzy is my partner's favourite villager. And I was expressing how annoyed I was at him. And they were just like, no, Colton can't. Colton is perfect. So, you're using a den desk as a desk? Yeah, Colton, you fucking dumbass, yeah. What do you have to say about this? Nothing. You got nothing to say about anything. Yeah, I think flowers are the big thing. No. Oh, we can put it on shuffle, actually. Shuffle. This little wiggly guy on the right is very fun. Get going. Off you pop. Off you pop. Fancy museum. It's just a house, Colton. It's stupid. Alright, bye. Arrivederci. Right, I was gonna actually change my outfit. I was gonna see what I can wear with these funky as hell sunglasses I just got. Banana, 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 ba ba ba. Wow, she put the eyes on really badly. Where are my sunnies? Oh, I look great. I think it's got to be this. Do I want to change the tights at all? Oh, you can't wear the nose at the same time. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Hell yeah, there we go. I look great. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-na-na. Right, what furniture did we buy? We got a round pillow, coffee grinder, plaque. I'm not putting the TV camera in the bedroom. Oh, it's pink. I don't really have a place for most of this stuff, so I'm just gonna slam it into my storage as per normal. Sell these old bones. I'll sell the shit that I got sent in the post. God, today's a day of antics, isn't it? I get sent shit in the post. I drink pigeon milk. Like, it's all fucking happening. No. Just remembered that the quest that I want to be doing money-wise is to get one of the properties up on Half Silent. Game wants me to have fun. It's working! It's working! I'm having fun over here! Oh, Deli's sad. Is Deli leaving? I don't really want Deli to leave. I quite like him. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it seems that way. I thought that was just a sign for wanting to leave, but I guess not. The eye holes are too big. It doesn't look like superhero mask, looks like burglar mask. Oh my goodness, I've got so many messages. So I'm in a group chat for my building. Like, the building I live in has like a WhatsApp group for the residents. And last night, okay, it's not ideal, the fact that like an unhoused person found their way into the building and was sort of sleeping on one of the chairs in the lobby. And it's like, okay, I understand that not being an ideal situation, but it's cold out, you know, it's okay, fine. But everyone in the group chat is just like shitting on the building and being like, oh, how did they let this happen, blah blah blah, how did this person get in, like completely dehumanizing them. And it's like, did any of you think to maybe like offer this person a cup of tea or whatever? And someone like photographed them and then sent it into the group chat, and it's like, you don't photograph people against their, like, without them knowing and then shit talk them behind their back just because they're homeless. Custom fencing in a flash. I haven't seen this before. I should probably start getting some of these. Let's get this. Oh, okay, well, never mind. It is shitty, isn't it? It's very shitty. And it's just it's times like that that I remember that I live in a relatively like affluent part of London, and oh, a switch and a switch light. That's fun. And also this building is full of like older people in a similar way to like where we grew up. Like it's old people, and therefore they're just like cunts. Not every old person is a cunt, but the cool ones are rare. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say on that. How much money do I have? 56 plus 14. So about 70,000, 71,000. So I need about 30 more thousand for the thing. Yeah, I think it's very possible to be a like cooler older person. But the challenge with that is that once you kind of fall off, it's very hard to get back on, if that makes sense. Like, you know, you kind of got to keep up with what the younger generations are doing, and that can be very tough. Like, I mean, most of these older people are grandparents, so they've had more opportunity to keep up with the younger generation, but I just think they don't. Want to be chill, yeah. You know about 6'7"? Well, I think it's less... I actively think it's less about the memes and more about the culture, right? Like, so like, for example, if you look at the older generation now who had an easier time buying houses, obviously it was still not trivial to buy a house, so they see it as like still hard, but nowhere near as hard as it is now. So it's hard to like for them to keep up with that, and that's the thing I think that makes people disconnected. It's being like, well, it was hard for me as well, so it's the same amount of difficulty. Whereas it's not. Oh, I don't want to pick the stupid flowers. Shower time, fair enough. See you in a bit. Have a nice one. Yeah, so I think it's more that sort of thing, like how being aware of how times are different, even though as you age, you kind of get a bit isolated's not the word I'm thinking of, but it's the only one that's coming to mind. You're a bit protected, I guess, from the whims of the economy, you know. I think that's the thing, how you avoid becoming an awful old person. But then what do I know? I'm not old. Why would you put the hole there? That's my thoughts on that, I guess. Best way to bully kids is to join them in their memes as an adult. That is true. That is true. A lot of intergenerational issues just need people to be more empathetic. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And like, it is tough, you know, if I think about it the other way around, right? Being empathetic towards, like, mobility issues as you age and that sort of thing can be tough, because it's, you put yourself in those situations. Where should I put this? And it's like, well, I don't have mobility issues, therefore it's hard for me to imagine them, but it just comes down to, you need to, like, when people complain about stuff, you gotta believe them. Well, I also think that, like, media is becoming split along generational lines as well now. Although that probably did happen before. I mean, so what I mean by it presently is, God, this is becoming big ramble hours, but you're here to listen to it, I guess. So what I mean about it now is that, you know, most younger people I know, like my age and below, don't watch television. You know, we might stream, sure, but you don't really get news via streaming. And the stuff that we watch on stream is probably different than the things that the older I didn't want to drop it. You know, we sort of get most of our representation from what would have been traditionally considered alternative forms of media, you know. You can't chop down with that, okay, fine. So that's becoming stratified across generational lines as well. But I think that what I mean when I said that probably has happened before is that I reckon it probably happened similarly with television versus radio. Yeah, I kind of stopped watching the news for similar reasons. I mean, I do try to keep up. I feel like not that there's a responsibility to keep up, but I want to know what's going on globally. Because these are kind of weird fucking times we live in. You know. Maybe the radio and television example isn't quite as accurate, because like kids then wouldn't have been able to afford a television, you know. They would just be listening to whatever their parents were listening to or watching. If their parents had bought TV, then they'd watch that. So maybe it's different. Maybe it's different. So the rock in my house or the rock in the... Oh, it's this one. Fair enough. Right, let's do some cooking and then I'll do some selling. Thinking radio television was sort of the same, at least in the Netherlands. A lot of those old channels are named after radio stations. Yeah, that's true actually as well. Like, it's the broadcasting companies were the ones that were able to afford to start broadcasting on television when that was new. Freedom to choose. Yeah, and people can just write information. You don't need to invest in big broadcasting hardware, you know, for your messages to get out there. Which has the misinformation problem, but I'd say overall I think that's probably fine. Probably good. Okay, catch a sea bass and plant trees or shrubs. Ugh, the tree planting one's not going to happen. Right, I came in here to cook. We gotta cook. Let's make some whole wheat flour. Just whatever I can, you know, up my sell value a little bit rather than just selling the raw materials. I'll make a couple of them and then I'll just keep the rest in there. And when I say a couple, I mean 3. Hashtag Polly. Yeah, that's fine, but I want a bit of variety, that's all. I'm not, like, trying to optimize anything, you know, I'm just doing what feels right. Okay, I now have enough Nook Miles that I could buy that thing I was going to buy. So maybe I'll do that. Pet computer. I should probably automate that. How do I fix it? I go main window, click settings on chat tools. That opens a new app. Auto messages. Disable. Save. Disable settings. Brum! I need to make it not make that noise. Wee woo, wee woo. Yeah, sorry, sirens. Sirens. Buy my fucking bread. You didn't hear the window sounds. Okay, great. Sirens are so London cult. Well, I'm in London. And I'm on one of the busiest roads in London as well. So if a siren comes while the traffic's fucked, the siren lasts forever because cars struggle to move out of the way. It's really cool. It definitely is safe and protects people's lives for sure. I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I should probably be catching bugs, right? We got Mr. Buggo on our island. Yeah. We can collect some shells as well. Why not? Warfroach is my drag name. Sorry, I just pigeon milk popped back into my head. I started laughing. Pigeon milk. 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 Oh, hello. Oh. What was it, Flora? What was it? Yeah, I can deliver it to Wade. Caps loves pigeon milk. Caps loves pigeon milk. Caps wants pigeon milk. Caps wants the pigeon milk coffee. Oh, I fucked it. I fucked it. Pigeon milk. Pigeon milk. Pigeon milk. Pigeon milk. I can't get this stupid thing. Ah! Pigeon milk. Pigeon milk. Pigeon milk in coffee. Pigeon milk. Pigeon milk, yummy. Pigeon milk. An unfinished puzzle? Yeah, it'd be bullshit if she got you a finished puzzle. Clothes. A retro coat. Okay, okay. Cute. I'm gonna wear it. That's quite nice. Wade actually got me a nice present. Without any kind of evil subtext that I normally get when they gift me stuff. Like being gifted the vacuum. You see the paper bag hat? Yeah, exactly. That kind of gift is just like, hey, what the fuck? Although I did start the playthrough by like putting a toilet by Cat's house, so maybe I deserve it. I saw a fish in there for a second. Pigeon milk. How full is bag? Oh, not full at all. Okay. Interesting. Pigeon. Cat got embarrassed, I guess. Yeah, I was talking about how I gifted you a toilet. How does Cat know what the A button is? Pigeon milk. Yeah. There we are. I need to pee. And therefore it's time for a little break. So I'm gonna put this on the BRB screen. Everyone go get some water or a coffee if you want, or have your meds, or I don't know, pigeon milk perhaps. Have you considered pigeon milk? Hello. I'm back. Hello. How are we doing? Welcome back. I hope you peed. I hope you had a pee and enjoyed it. I guess. Is that weird to say? Is it strange to say, I hope you enjoyed your pee? Hi, Banana Bear! Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. God, everyone's just wandering around today. Yeah, it's Sherbetland from Mario Kart 64. Thanks, Wade gave it to me. Sandals are gross. The only time sandals are okay is if you're on a beach in Mallorca. But I'll try them, I guess. So many people just wandering around, fucking stood right in the way. Ugh. Stop walking in the way, please. I don't like him. Oh. Yeah. Citrus longhorned beetle. My drag name. My net! No! I still haven't gotten any consensus on whether it's okay to wish someone enjoyed their piss. It's one of these social rules that people don't talk about, and I'm here trying to work out what the rules are, and everyone's just like, duh, if you have to ask, then you're stupid. Definitely okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask people on the street. I'm gonna go to the park. I'm gonna stand outside the bathroom block, and then when people leave, I'm gonna say, I hope you had a nice piss. That's what I'm gonna do. All of this stuff is just Blair. What's my turnip prices today? 84 bells. In the exact sing, I say everything in that exact sing-song way. I actually tone it down for the stream. Do I get more if I sell them to Flick, right? Or does Flick take them for free? Flick comes just infrequently enough that I forget how the mechanics work every time. Are we at the 100k? Are we at the 100k? Ba 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 ba. 1.5 times. Okay, great. Oh, we're so close. Withdraw everything. Oh, we're so close. I only need 500 bells, so I'll just sell these bugs to Flick and then we're good, right? I can go to Halves Island. Actually make some damn progression in this game. It is tough to be making progression regularly when you're not, you've got a cat singing somewhere over there. Yeah, it's tough to make progression when you're not doing stalks. Am I familiar with Go Piss Girl? Yeah, every single time I go piss, everyone's like, go piss girl. Have a nice pee, has the same energy. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose so. Yeah, I remember you. Flick, you're not a guy. Just admit it to yourself already. Sell. There we go. Okay, off to halves then. I do feel like Go Piss Girl and Have a Nice Pee are pretty different. Yes, take me to the commune. What would doo-doos do? What would doo-doo do? Oh, Banana Bear, you missed my new vocal stim, which is while we were ordering coffee at Brewster's today, we got offered pigeon milk, and I can't stop saying pigeon milk. Hello. Right. Oh, half's in here. Hello. Right, so what are our options again? Having a great morning, pal. Fortune telling, Oh, other people have been donating. That's fun. Not a lot, but... Rugs and wallpapers. I mean, that's not a terrible idea, but I think we want furniture. Access to your home storage. It's not the one you need first, that's for sure. I think it's the next one. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this is the one I want, but I'm just going to check what the other ones are first. I think it's just Leaf and Hicks. Botany expert, that's Leaf, yeah. Red. I mean, if I was dedicated to, like, getting the museum done, then that would be a good investment. There's no one here in there. Shoes, yeah. So we'll go get Llama Town. There we go. Big investment. to the pigeon milk. When will you build it? Open tomorrow, okay. That's cute. Train wreck coffee cake. No, not yet. Not yet. I don't come here very often. It's so funny that Tom Nook is on these, like on the trolleys. It's like, this is the smallest airport in the world. What do you even need a trolley for? Have I said that before? I've said that before. Your turnips. The turnip trolley. It's promoting capitalism. That's so rude. Don't sell your friends. I got so many bug enjoyers on my island. Oh? Oh, talking about Summer. Summer's not in chat at the minute. What does Frigga have to say? Bold statement. Bold statement there. Right, Bill, we've got to yell at Bill for mailing us a shit. Where the hell is Bill? Bill. Is Bill in here? You had the wrong name of the chatter. The actual one is in DMs. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Here's Bill. We need to yell at him for sending us poop. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like functionally the same name, but yeah. Horrible. Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. We're going to stop staring at these slippers anytime soon. Bill. Oh, it's nice that Bill calls me hot stuff. That's nice. Okay, fine. You can mail me a poop. That's fine. You just gotta keep being nice to me. I mean, that is worse. That is worse, you're right. But they've gotten a lot of attention considering that they're not here. So let's... I feel like someone with a username like that, that's just what they want. You know, they want the attention. But I guess they're not going to know. Who knows? Any reds? No reds. I mean, I might as well keep them for as long as I've got the spaces. Like, yeah, I'll probably get rid of them at some point when I've got enough patterns to put up there. But I don't yet, so they can certainly stay. Shall we just do oranges next and sell some oranges? I do need to, like, rebuild some money at least before tomorrow because the shop will be ready and I will not be. Sounds like it's probably better that way, but I don't. I'm just here vibing to the music, you know. It's, I suddenly got really sleepy. Maybe that coffee had sleep juice in it. Sleep juice, a real thing. This tree's gonna throw that all over the place, isn't it? I find that sometimes, and it's not consistently, coffee will make me sleepy. I know it's like a sort of hidden symptom of ADHD is getting sleepy with coffee. Sleepiness is your ADHD calling, yeah. But it's like unusual, like it doesn't happen most times. Oops. Species like species. Fishies. Now there is a fun little tidbit with plurality, where I mean, whether people believe it or not, it's kind of irrelevant. It kind of matches my experience a little, where different headmates can have slightly different degrees of neurodivergence. And I'm wondering if it's like something like that. But it's kind of hard for me to tell who fronts at the minute. I kind of... Why? At the beginning, when I was working it all out, I tracked it loads. And then I stopped tracking it, and now I'm sort of half tracking it. But it's just complicated. It stands for... Joke. Delhi's fucking... These villagers are stupid. How do they survive for themselves? Brain was more like, hey, I know them, and not... Oh, alright, to do with the phone. Yes, yes. Almost ran over a family friend. Oh. Oh no. It doesn't sound like you're very awake this morning. Well, Deli, you don't know anything. Junk, as in penis. Monch. Good grief. That was a kind of funny conversation. At least. Vivid leggings. Oh, I would never. I would never. Oh, I turned that off. I managed to turn Pet Computer's notification of that off. Backseating in Animal Crossing is more fun because I can just get annoyed at you. But when it's like a story game, it's kind of a bit more impactful, I guess. I'm actually really looking forward to playing more Zelda. Ozzy. Like I really enjoyed last Wednesday. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Orange rug. Gosh, I'm getting sleepy as hell. You know, it's probably not the coffee that's making me sleepy. It's probably just the crazy fucking dreams I had. Pigeon milk, pigeon milk, pigeon milk, pigeon milk, pigeon milk. Probably the crazy dreams. Like, I had at least 2 dreams last night. One of which involved me being on, like, the front seat of a double-decker bus where it was, like, open top, like an open-top front double-decker. I was on the front seat on a really fucking bumpy road and I was worried I was going to fall out. But at the same time, in a taxi in front of me was Vladimir Putin with a gun. So, that was my dream last night. And I'm fairly sure I had another one as well, but I can't remember what it was. So, very tiring night. My dreams are back to being crazy again. I'm kind of wondering if that's like, I know that HRD can do that because I had that in the first like week or so of me starting. But I'm also wondering whether it's a dry January result. No, I drank the pigeon milk after the dreams happened. The pigeon milk is the cure for the crazy dreams. But yeah, I'm wondering if it's me not ingesting as many... I don't think it's the alcohol that I'm not drinking. I think it's the other stuff. Pigeon milk induced psychosis. Iceberg flooring. You also had crazy dreams. Can't remember anything other than they were crazy. That's often the case. That's often the case. Pigeon milk. Okay. Let's go find Flick again. Sell more of these bugs. Prior to stream today, I was watching another streamer who said it was their first stream. Somehow they had a subscriber button, so I don't think it was their first stream. Unless it was like first stream back, I guess. But they were playing a modded version of this, which had like the Animal Crossing New Leaf soundtrack, and a bunch of modded items and stuff, and they've made like the prettiest area on their island. Like, it was absolutely gorgeous. Not really possible without mods, sadly. But it was very impressive. That's all I have to say on that. Didn't find Flick. Oh, over here. Okay. Lava, pupa, adulthood, final transcendence. Okay, at least I'm replenishing my money a little bit before the shop gets installed tomorrow. You know what, I'm gonna sort this out. It is... Yoni was right, it is a bit cramped. It also kind of means I won't want the flowers there, so we'll have to move the reds to different places, but that's fine. I can do that. You know what? This whole side needs a redo. I think having it symmetrical was nice, but it doesn't really work with the bridge there now. Fuck my butt. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-na. Up to 16k already. Hell yeah. Call me Mr. Moneybags. Hi, Summer. Welcome back. On your way home. Day off today? Feeling sick? You're on your gay gnome, yeah. That's, yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry, I'd forgotten the work situation. I'm a forgetful being, and you deserve forgiveness. Could you imagine being one of these gyroids? And you just sit on a shelf all day and you just go bleep bloop to the music? It is cold. It's so bitterly cold here. Sounds like a nice existence. It does, doesn't it? You just stand there going, whoa! Like the one on the furthest right. Which one? Tag yourself. Which one would you be? Which gyroid of these ones would you be? Second in top left. The pink one that looks like Iggle Piggle. You're the Oinkoid. That's the bottom left one, isn't it? You got a very nice bowler hat. I think I'd pick... I mean, honestly, the wiggly spaghetti noodle one on the right is pretty close, or the alien butt plug. I mean, the alien dildo on the top right. Alien butt plug for the win. Yeah. They sing along to this one quite nice. The Laseroid. The satisfying feel of waving your head around when you got your hair up. God. Oh, made myself dizzy. Okay, let's, I don't really have anything else left to do, but, brown one in the middle. On the right side on top of the window. The one with the little green hair. Cute. Beep, 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 beep. Phew. Phew. Oh. Oh. Right, what should I do? I think, Hi, Flora. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I got answer honestly. Don't remember. If you wanted the response, you could deliver it. Could have delivered it yourself. I'm glad my microphone is working for the game. It's cool that they put in voice dialogue. Ghent Old Paper Central. Well, I'm glad it's not the fucking American Nazi Party. I actually don't know what GOP even stands for. I hear it mentioned like all the time, but I have no idea what it even stands for. It's seriously just called the Grand Old Party. Granddad. Granddad. I've got all this space that I don't know what to do with. What are some fun areas that people have made for their towns? Because, like, this space is just so empty other than the farm. I guess I could customize the farm a bit and put some fences down. Apparently it also stands for that. Okay. Fair enough. Nice Flintstones Mario meme. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Received an email from the hospital 4th of January. Why did it not come through earlier? It's a long time ago. An outdoor cafe and flower garden. I've got lots of flowers everywhere. I kind of don't think. I need flower area. I think I'm just going to make this farm a bit more, like, realistic, maybe? Yeah, I think you could check whether they mean the 1st of April. Like what day that is. If that's a Wednesday, then it's probably that. In that case, fences. Let me see what this has in terms of fence options today. You did a goof. Bricks, blocks. No, those are not. Those are not farming fences. So in that case, we'll get this custom fencing thing. And then if custom fencing, does that mean I can make custom fences? Okay, how does that work? How does that work? Is it, you just customize it in the customization bench? Are they going to talk? Grocery soon. Fair enough, fair enough. It is approaching the end of the stream, that is true, so you can start making other plans. You're free from the hostage situation that is twitch.tv. Just clear the weeds from here. Like, I want to turn this into like a little scenic bench area. I do worry I'm going to need a ramp for it. Twitch-related Stockholm Syndrome? Yeah. It's the only reason anyone's able to get an audience here is because Twitch holds everyone hostage. The problem is if they're not streaming Animal Crossing and I don't know who they are, I don't feel like maybe I should. But it just feels bad me sending everyone to that unrelated person who I also don't know. If it's with this game, then at least it's like there's something to talk about. They're very cozy. Thank you. Free Palestine. Doing now. Just running around awkwardly. Ooh. I was thinking the other day that, like, well, I was looking on the Twitch streaming subreddit, which I know is kind of a bad idea because it's just a bunch of people who haven't made it on Twitch asking how to make it on Twitch. But someone was saying, like, oh, I think that 3-hour long streams is kind of the right amount. And, like, I want to agree with that. It really depends on the game, doesn't it? Like, there's just not enough to do in this unless you've got a huge project. And having a huge project is, like, tough. You know, unless you do treasure islands, or whatever the fuck they're called. To, like, get different items, or you're time traveling. Like, the big projects don't really work. And 3-hour streams are just, it's too long for what you can achieve in a day. Tend to do 4 hours minimum, unless your energy tanks. Well, yeah, that's another thing. My energy does drop quite a lot while playing. Like, I feel like 2-hour streams are right for the amount that there is to do in this, other than like this part now where I just stand here and spin my umbrella around. few 12-hour streams. I don't think I could. I probably could have done that when I was like in my early 20s. But now I'm just like, oh, I'm sleepy, actually. I'm sleepy and I want to sleep. It just happens. How does it just happen, though? I've never been able to get so invested in something that that kind of thing just happens. Well, you're a satisfactory fiend, though. Yeah, I just haven't... I'm not really able to channel my hyper-focusing into games, really. If I get hyper-focused on something, it's normally like my little Twitch background thing, which I've realised has been stuck on the BRB screen for fucking nearly an hour. Just underneath underneath the background. The one that's just popping up here. Like, hyper-focusing on this is real, but that's also not something I can really stream. Hyper-focus on the street organ. God. Worst stream ever. Still something I would do. I mean, chronologically, so starting with the hardest ones. I mean, it's possible. From the time I worked there, I do have, like, basically the whole Sonic library on my Steam account. Wait, when I say basically, are there any I don't have? I mean, the ones that they didn't release on PC, obviously, I don't have. So I don't have the one with the werewolf, with the werehog. I don't have that one. Unleashed. And I don't know if the like retro ones have Sonic 3. Because I know there's a lot of like licensing issues with the music in Sonic 3. So it's quite hard for them to re-release it. You only played Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, it's a classic for a reason. It's very... I'm gonna say cringe, but I don't mean it in like a bad way. Like, it's just very of its era, you know. You've never played a Sonic, wow. Yeah, at the minute, the thing that's stopping me from... Did I pick it up? Yeah, I did. That's stopping me from changing game midstream is just that I don't... I need like an HDMI splitter because my computer is getting fairly old now. I really don't want to be streaming from it, so I have to stream from my... I'll be playing this via my Steam Deck and then plugging that in and feeding that footage in. And I don't yet have an HDMI swapper, so that I can quickly go from Switch to that. I mean, I do have one somewhere. I'm using one already for my desktop monitor versus this, but then I can split the input as well. It's somewhere around here. So once that's kind of set up, I could switch between them. And I think that's what I might do in the future. Like, if I expand out to 3-hour streams, I'd probably do this for the first hour and a half to 2 hours, and then switch to something else for the last bit. Get a lot of gay Sonic content on InstaFeed. Well, it's the Sonic fandom is very gay. Like the amount, at least in the beginning days of Sonic Racing Crossworlds, there was a hell of a lot of like transgender flag cars. I've set my current car in it is non-binary themed, which is rarer. I've not seen that. Okay, we're on the 11 o'clock music, so I'm gonna send us out now. What was the person you were recommending? I could give them a scout and see if they're the kind of person I want to send you out to. Okay, it's kind of awkward that I know I paste that. Let's see. Well, they're on BRB. I can't send you to someone who's on BRB. Oh, it's just back now. Do 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 do. Got like a fishing mini game. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. Okay, well you know what? She's back, so I'll send you over there. Don't say I never do anything for you. What game is this even? Raft? I don't know anything about Raft. Hopefully it's cool. See ya. Bye all. Ta-ta! Really well. See you tomorrow. Tuesday tomorrow. It's Tuesday tomorrow. See you then. Bye. 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 Pigeon milk. 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 Pigeon milk.